It's a lot. Look at that. That was really annoying that they put it there. I'm definitely gonna have to paint that door because that's gonna annoy me so much. So many kilos of fabric right here. They actually do fit in there, so I don't know. I could do that. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Taylah and I handmake scrunchies and bows, and I've been doing so for 9.5 years now. In today's video, I'm going to be setting up my new craft rooms. I've just moved into my new house and yeah, super excited. I also just got back from Byron Bay, so I had 1 week holiday up there about a day after I moved in. So currently everything is not unpacked. Everything is just an absolute mess. So yeah, I'm really excited to be back. All my holidays are finally they're done. Because yeah, if you are new to the channel, haven't watched any of my previous vlogs, I had already pre-booked Japan and Byron Bay for June, July. And then I also bought a house like 2 months ago and I'm in it now. So yeah, it was a very, very stressful 2 months, and yeah, it's very, very crazy. But I'm finally in my new home, and yeah, just everything is an absolute disgrace and mess right now. But I'm thinking I will start on the craft rooms. The kitchen and bedroom are sort of set up enough anyway. I still have to go shopping because my fridge is currently empty. I haven't even used my washer and dryer yet. Yeah, but I'll talk about all that in a separate vlog. This vlog is just going to be me setting up the craft rooms and showing you around that part of the house. Once I'm all set up completely, then I'll do like a house tour and talk about more on the house, about how I got it and everything like that. All right, let's start. Let's go have a look. This currently is all of my craft stuff. I have a lot of it. There's still quite a bit in the shed, but I brought most of it inside. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff. Oh, and then I've also got this. So I've got that's all my fabric that are on boards, which I didn't even realize I had so much. Oh, and there's more over there on the couch. So yeah, there is a lot here. I'm gonna go show you the rooms because yeah, why not? Okay, so this is the first room. So this one is a 3x4, I think. So it's a bit bigger, and you'll notice that this is backwards. So I have to paint this because usually in both my other setups, it was spun around because I usually had a window there. But in this one, my window is over this way. I do want to get new windows put in because they are old and they really need to be replaced because yeah, but they are like full length, which is good. Ample light in here, which is awesome. Paint and everything from the previous owner. I don't know if you can see the paint. Yeah, so I need to try and scrape that off at a later date, I think. So this is what it looks like in here. So we have some space over here for storage. I have like this, which I was going to put some stuff in. That's my chair. Over here, I've got the sewing machine. I was thinking about moving it a little bit that way though. So then I could put like a tub or something down here, and yeah, I can just move stuff into it. So I could just, yeah, all my scrunchy tubes or whatever, I can just scrape it straight out into the tub. And I also wanted to see, I don't know, how much dust this house had, because as you can probably tell, the roof has been redone. You can probably tell like the paint job's not the best up there. I also got down lights installed. So I've got 4 in each bedroom. And I also painted the room. Well, I didn't. My pop and my auntie came over and they painted it white. So that like made it so much nicer in here because it was like a bit of a creamy color and I wanted it the whitest of white. You'll notice on this door, that was also from the other owners. They didn't paint the door properly. I don't know why. There's like small things like that around the house, which like the job has been half done and it's just really annoying because like I have to go through and like do it properly now, or I'll just leave it and not do it at all. You'll notice when I do the actual house tour that some of the house has been done professionally and some of it's just them trying to paint and they've done a terrible job. But oh well. Dookie in the corner, yeah, I was thinking about moving it over a little bit. this is my table. I won't usually use anything on this side, so I ended up changing it to this side because this has like the light shining in, and it's easier to grab fabric from this side. And then I have my 3 big IKEA bookshelves. These are the Billy bookshelves, and that's really annoying because that's not lined up. So I was really excited that all these fit, because watch this. Also, don't mind how dirty everything is. I need to go through and actually clean this house. It is literally so close. And even down the bottom, it's even closer. Look at that. So they only just fit in with like being able to open and close the door. But yeah, so that's super easy. I can literally just close it, and if I need to open it again, I have to like pull that in. Oh. So look how dirty everything is. So gross. So yeah, this is my craft room that I'll be mostly in, I suppose. It is quite a large area, lots of space, which I'm super excited about, because the last craft room I was in at my mum's, that was a 2.8 by I think 2.5. It was tiny. Like I barely fit anything in it. But this one, I've got so much space to like sort of run around if I want. And I've also got the cupboard space. I'll show you inside the cupboard actually. I also bought little new handles for the cupboard. I don't know if I'll put them on yet. But yeah, so that's the cupboard space, which it actually is a really big wardrobe. I fit both of these in, and I have more room to the sides if I need, but I'm just debating whether to use them or not. And then I've got my other machines up here. Got the keys for the house. Everything in here was disgusting. They did no cleaning whatsoever. I had like an actual really bad time with actually getting the house. It was stressful to say the least. They really they took things they shouldn't have, and yeah, I was not impressed. Yeah, well, I'll go through that in a later video because it is just so much to unpack. But yeah, the house was disgusting. It was left like with huntsmen's, spiders dead in the corners. All the walls and stuff were disgusting. Like as you can see, like the door frames and stuff, like from people, they just haven't done any sort of cleaning at all, which I thought was just wrong. I don't know. Like it should have been at least a general clean, like at least a vacuum, at least, bare minimum. But yeah, didn't even bother doing that. Super happy with this size. Oh, I will mention, I was gonna knock down this wall. So there is a bedroom directly like that side of this wall, and I was gonna knock down this one and have like, I think it would have been a 3 by 8, maybe 3 by 7 meter. Yeah, it was gonna be really long though. Actually, I don't even know if this one might be 3 by 3 on the side. It might be 3 by 3 by 4 in this room. So yeah, it would have been 3 by 3 by like almost 8 meters. So it would have been really big. But I decided against that just because I don't know how long I'll be in this house for. I did purchase it with the intent of obviously living in it for a few years, but like it really depends how long. And like, I don't know if my business, I don't know what's gonna happen with that, if I'm changing it up anytime soon, or like, you know, need to downsize, because it is a 4-bedroom house. If I take up that one, like if I knocked down that wall, it would have been a 3-bedroom, and like it would have been just this random big room. So I was like, I don't know. So if I decide in the future to knock it down, I might knock it down, but yeah, it was just easier. Mum suggested like, why don't you just use the 2 front rooms? Like, look how nice the lighting is. And I was like, huh, yeah, I didn't even consider that. Another good thing about this room is there was actually 3 power points, like almost on every wall. This whole house has a lot of power points actually. So that was really good. It made it really easy to sort of put stuff everywhere. The only thing is though, check this out. I had to get my NBN put here, which I know. Like, why didn't they put it on this side? It would have been so much better if it was behind that sewing machine. So I had to sort of make the room around that because I'm not able to move it. I will put an extension lead and stuff down there eventually, like a 4 plug or something. But yeah, it was just really annoying that they had to drill it into the, and like it's drilled into the wall and like comes through the wall. Like, why'd it have to be there? That was really annoying that they put it there. I would have much preferred it, if anything, in this corner or on that wall. On a wall that like sort of doesn't matter. But yeah, they put it on probably the main wall really. So I had to sort of work around that. Anyway, let's go to the next room. This is the next one. The door in here does not work properly, I will admit. Like, it just closes. Like, what the heck's that? What's with that? I don't know. So I'm gonna have to get like a doorstop or something for in here. It is a bit messy in here because I haven't vacuumed. That is one of my Dysons, which I got given. But I also bought a brand new Dyson, a stick one, and I'm super excited for that. Okay, in here is my, I guess, display room and maybe packaging studio. But I've got all of these across here. Again, fit by like the tiniest millage. Like, can you see? I can't even fit a finger there. All of them fit perfectly. There wasn't a single one spare. So it's like this room was made for it. And same with the other room. This is just made for my stuff. But yeah, everything fit perfectly along here. These are obviously my scrunchie wall. And I wanted to put it on this wall because I don't know if you can see it. Again, that's the only PowerPoint in this room. I don't know why, because all the other rooms in the house have 3-4 PowerPoints. Almost one on every wall, except this bedroom. And like, I had already decided I wasn't going to knock the wall down, but I just didn't even realize I had only one PowerPoint in here. So yeah, I left this like this because I can, yeah, bring it over here. In here we've got, I don't know, I think I'll use them for maybe hair claws. I don't really know what I'm using them for yet. I might use them for maybe XL scrunchies that are really popular, like the dusty pink one. Maybe I'll just like shove them all in there, or maybe I'll buy tubs to put them in. I don't know. We've also got this over here, so that fit, another perfect fit in there. Also another floor length window. You might notice up here, I'm getting rid of that. Like, that is disgusting. I hate those things. I have one at the farm in my bedroom, and it just makes the house look so much older than it is. So yeah, that thing's going. I just haven't removed it yet, and then that will let even more, like, yeah, light in. Also the curtains in here, I have to move. The curtains in here are just gross. They're like annoying as they don't move properly. I don't know, they get stuck. So they're going soon, I don't know when. I have to get like measurements for the windows and buy like a blind or something. I want the one that has 2, so it goes dark one, like a block out blind, and then like a normal one. Also, this is like my view, which is really nice. So, oh, look at my front lawn. It looks so nice out there, hey. And I'm gonna paint my fence. I don't know if you can see that. It just needs to be painted like with wood varnish or whatever. But yeah, that's my view. I don't actually have any neighbors besides the one next to me. Even this side of me, it's a park. So I have one neighbor. I haven't met them yet. It's pretty quiet out here. Very quiet actually. And yeah, my view is so nice. So this house is a 2-story. So when I go upstairs, my bedroom's like, not directly above this one, but it's very close to this room. But yeah, out there is like the sunset. So I can watch the sunset from my bedroom window. I really can't wait to show you the whole house. I'm so excited. Over this way I have the Cricut and like my printers and stuff. So as I said, I haven't really cleaned up in here, and like all that's from the roof because I got the downlights put in, and yeah, it made like an absolute mess. They did vacuum it, but these ones weren't in, and like I need to like wash the wall or something, the roof. Look how what's with all dirt. I know. More I look around, the more I notice how like filthy everything is, and it's really like, yeah, it's getting to me. I decided to put this here because I thought maybe I could make this my packaging station, and I'll get something to put on top. So like, see how there's massive lines? I don't want that. So if you have any idea of what I could put on top, like a plastic sheet or something that I could just lay on top, and it's like nice and big, and now I can package on it and you won't be able to see the lines. So that was my thought. And then this could be my packaging station over here in this corner. As you can see, I've already got the Canon sitting in there, and then obviously I've got 2 printers, and then I've got the Cricut down there, which I haven't set up yet. And then in here we have another wardrobe. So yeah, more space, heaps more space in here. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one yet. I don't know whether to maybe move one of the shelving units from in the other bedroom into here, or buy more shelving units. I don't know. But yeah, so that's those. At least this one's all painted, this door. It's so random that they didn't paint it properly. I will see, what's it look like with this on? So I put it on dimmers, the lights, because if I'm not filming, I'll probably have it on like a less setting. The only thing is though, like that middle light doesn't work anymore because I put the down lights in. I don't know what to do with that. I guess no one's gonna see it. Like you guys won't even see it because I don't shine you up to the roof anyway, usually. So yeah, that's just not gonna work. It's just fine, I guess. I probably won't even have the lights on in here much anyway. But yeah, that's my 2 craft rooms. I'm definitely gonna have to paint that door because that's gonna annoy me so much. Having it like that, like a little ombre look. So here's like my timeline of events. I got back from Japan. Actually, if we even start even before that, probably 2 months ago, I found out that I actually got the house. I went to Japan for 2 weeks and came back, and a week after I got back, I got the keys. A week after that, I was like, all right, I'm gonna move in before Byron. So it just worked better for everyone that was helping me because I had so much family help, which was really amazing. So thank you all my family that helped me move in and yeah, clean the house. So yeah, they did, a lot of my family did clean a lot of the different pieces of the house. I also tried to clean the house, but it was just taking way too long because it's a massive house. This house is insanely massive. I moved in Saturday and Sunday. So that was like that weekend I was moving in. My family was actually moving me in while I was at the market. So on Sunday, I got most of everything in. Monday, I set up everything in here with help from my family as well, and sort of just did small bits and pieces around the house. And then Tuesday, I had to finalize some stuff and leave, pack for Byron. And then I was in Byron for a week, and I just got back last night. 17-hour drive there, 17-hour drive back. So yeah, it was a very long drive, but it was a good, yeah, I had a lot of fun. But yeah, so I literally have only slept here like 3 times so far. Slept in my own house. But yeah, where I was going with that was, before I left for Byron, I wiped down everything in these craft rooms because I was like, I don't know what it's gonna be like. You know how at some houses you go into and just dust accumulates like that, like it just comes out of nowhere. So I was a little bit worried that because this house, it is an older house, it's being done up, but it is an older house. I was worried about the dust situation, obviously with having my fabrics out and my scrunchies. At Reese's it was fine because it was only 2 years old, that house, so there was like no dust. And at Mum's I did notice a little bit of dust, but again the house was pretty new and it was mostly lint. It wasn't dust per se, it was like lint from the fabrics that sort of accumulated, and that was mostly, I guess, because I didn't have a personal vacuum there, so it was a bit harder to vacuum. So I was like, oh, I wonder what's gonna be like here. And I'm glad to say there is absolutely nothing on these tables anywhere. So yeah, that just sort of makes me feel a bit better about having everything on display still, because I was thinking, well, maybe I'll put a curtain up, but I'm not gonna bother. It's gonna be fun in here. I don't even know where to start. Like, I'm honestly procrastinating so bad about putting everything in because there's just so much to put in. There really is. Like, I guess I could start with my fabrics because at least that I know where it's going, whereas a lot of the other stuff, I don't know where I'm putting it. I have no idea. Like, I don't know whether to put it in the cupboards or where. I'm just hoping I didn't lose too many like these things. They're for like the shelving unit bits and pieces. I hope I didn't lose too many of them. had the first broken box. The whole bottom just fell out. Luckily, I don't know, there shouldn't have been too much stuff in it which might have broke. Mostly just fabric. Still annoying though. I've just brought in all the fabric. There's quite a bit. There might still actually be some out there, to be honest. Some are there. I'm gonna start putting it in the wall. Okay, I didn't really get far last night. I've done like my shipping station part, and I don't know, I've still got like heaps of this sort of stuff that all needs to go in the other room. I set up my Cricut and like the PowerPoints, which look really messy right now. And I've sort of like put some of the hair claws in here, which I need to still like figure out what I'm doing with. And then in here, I found another box. I was like, oh yeah, that's it. That's all my fabric. No, I've got a whole another big box to put in. But yeah, so I've still got a bit of space up here and like a bit of space here. That all in there will fit across here though. And I've still got bags. I've got that bag, that bag, that bag. Plus I got heaps of like small tubs like this that don't have boards and like heap of fabric like that. And all the Japan fabric. So there's still a lot to put in the wall. I pretty much did, I'm probably move it around, but this is sort of the fabric that isn't online, so these two. And then this one is the online fabrics with licensed stuff down the bottom. So yeah, I'm not really sure, I don't know yet. Like it's a little bit bugging me that it's not completely like, you know, goes into the exact colours, but it almost does. Like it's almost the same colours that it's meant to be. But yeah, that's my reasoning behind it. Like that's stuff that isn't online and this one is. You see how cold that is? It's freezing. I think I'm becoming like a tea drinker, and I've never drank tea or coffee before. But maybe it's just also because it's cold and it's like nice to have like something really hot. If you have any recommendations on tea. Other way, this is it was like a freebie from someone. Someone sent it in an order they sent me. But yeah, what about tea time? Is that like, they got nice teas there? Tell me what your favorite one is. And I'm very excited to go through my Japan stuff because I have like a bunch of, I can't say it, matcha, something like that, the green stuff in there, and oh my god, I loved that in Japan. I haven't actually spoken too much about Japan yet. It's already been like a month since I went. It just goes so fast. Alright guys, so it is the next day. I did do quite a bit yesterday. I got most of the fabric in the wall and got stuff in the cupboards. I'll show you that in a sec. And I thought I'd mention that this won't be an actual room tour. Like, I won't go into depth with anything because it's just going to be too long as it is. But yeah, I have one little gap left up here. I can fit those into like here if I try. So I'm thinking I'll probably move these across to here and then leave this for maybe the Japan haul, or move my license stuff up to that corner. Or I might do a whole rejig and, like, I don't know, maybe put them somewhere else. I don't know yet, but we'll see. I haven't unpacked Japan yet because I want to do that in a separate vlog. So I've got so many kilos of fabric right here. So many! Oh my god, that's so heavy. Really squished down so I, you know, could pack as much as I could. It was actually really funny. So all the stuff I brought back from Japan, which was one full suitcase and like another bag. Okay, it was a lot that I brought back, including the fabric. But yeah, that was, I think, 60 meters of fabric, and I had paid to bring home 40 kilos of luggage. I went with 16 kilos. I came back with 39.9. Just scraped through with how much I bought. And I was like checking at each hotel. I was like weighing all my luggage and working out how much I could have on my carry-on and stuff. Because carry-on was actually like +7. So it was actually like more like 47 kilos I could bring back. And that was almost full as well, my carry-on. I'm probably not going to film much today because I need to do my orders. They've been sitting there since I went away to Byron. And I also need to do market prep because I have a market tomorrow and I have like no stock. I was also hoping to have my housewarming party this weekend, but there's absolutely no way. I'm not even nearly set up. I haven't even mopped the floors yet because I was like, what's the point of mopping before everything gets into the house, because everyone's just gonna like take mud in anyway, so I'm gonna have to mop again. So I have not even mopped the house yet and it is disgusting. And so that's like a whole thing in itself, because I don't know, like, you guys, I haven't shown you how big this house is yet. This house is massive for one person. I figured go big or go home, right? Oh, it's so big. That was like the only thing. My cousins like came in and was like, well, actually they haven't even seen it yet. They've only seen photos, and the only thing that they could say negative about it was it's too big for you. Not really, because my craft stuff takes up so much space, and like, and I really wanted a big kitchen because I really do enjoy cooking, and I want to be the host of, you know, the family events. Like, that is something that I really want to do. This year I want to host Christmas, and, you know, 2 Christmases actually, because it will be like my mum's side and my dad's side. So like, that's something I really, I don't know, want to do, and having like, I've just got so much space to do that in this house. So that's something that I'm like really excited for, and I feel like it's gonna flow nicely as long as I can get something for the top of my cricket table, so I can do packaging there. I was actually thinking about being a little bit of a handyman, because I have a sander and I have like a drill. I bought myself a drill. So I was thinking of making like a little shelving unit. So I already have one in here. I'll show you what I mean. So this is what I have. This is what my brother made, by the way, this whole contraption here. He made all that, but this is what I imagined. So I wanted somewhere to put my tissue paper. Make a smaller version for the cricket table and sit it on top, and then sit some MDF on top, and then put acrylic board on top. So it's sort of like, I don't know, a little pocket for the tissue paper, but then it also has a white board on top. I don't know if I can do it because I'm like, well, I don't really want to drill into the cricket stuff, the cricket thing, just in case I want to sell it in the future and I don't want massive holes in it. So I'm just like, I don't know yet. Anyway, I'm gonna get ready and do all this stuff I need to do. The only thing about having a 2-story house is if you forget something upstairs, you have to go all the way upstairs. Forgot my headphones. They're upstairs. Ah! I do love my Dyson, but what's the deal with Dysons like having to hold in the trigger? Did not even mean that. But yeah, you have to hold the trigger in for it to actually go. And like, it makes your finger sore. Like, what's the deal with that? This really isn't the best table, I'll be honest. It's like come apart everywhere where it's not meant to. To like glue it, I think, because they're just falling off. Because like this is pretty much what I'm dealing with right now. All of them are like this. Okay, I don't know really what I'm gonna do with all this. I think I might start by putting maybe the shelves in, and then I'll do the 2 boxes of scrunchies that I have, so that will fill up like maybe one of these, and then I guess I'll figure out what I'm going to do with the hair claws, because I was thinking about putting them in here, which they actually do fit in there, so I don't know, I could do that, or I don't know yet really if what I want to do. Oh, funny story, which I guess isn't very funny really. And she was very lucky, but my little cousin was in here. She was building some stuff for me, my bedside table, and these hadn't been screwed in yet because my brother had just arrived and I didn't have a drill yet, which I went and bought a drill that night after this happened. But yeah, so my brother hadn't quite got around to drilling this thing because he was doing something else for me, but the whole lot of these fell on her. Like all of them just fell straight on her. She was very lucky because it was actually these last 3 that didn't fall. Everything else fell, and her head happened to be up this end, not in the middle, not over here, because otherwise it would have hit her in the head. But yeah, it only got her legs. And yeah, it was pretty scary, but she was okay. That is why you have to drill stuff into the wall. I guess if your walls aren't straight. I found at Mum's house the walls weren't straight, even though it was a new build, so I thought that was a bit weird. This house, I don't know. I don't think it's straight, if I'll be honest, because already I can move these. So not all of these are connected properly because there wasn't enough things in the wall. Like the studs, I guess, stud finder, I think my brother called them. So yeah, I've just been like packing them down the bottom with a bit of paper to like lift them up so then they're flush against the wall. So I did at Mum's, which it works. It's just annoying to do. It also might could be because this carpet is actually really plush. Compared to the carpets that I don't know, been in recently in the last 2 years, which might make it yeah, lean in a bit too much, or at least a bit more than normal, because already I can see that the there's like massive indentations in the carpet from where these have been sitting for like a week. So that's probably why that they're coming off the wall a little bit. More than the fact that the walls aren't even. I definitely think the wall at Mum's house was uneven there. It wasn't the carpet. I think it was just, it was uneven. Also, little sidebar. Have you guys seen how much, I'm pretty sure it's pine clean, like these things are at the moment, so I can't believe how expensive they are. I think it's pine clean, or is it might be Dettol ones. I don't know, it's wet wipes of some sort. They're like $16. What? What? Crazy, crazy, crazy. So yeah, definitely wouldn't be paying that much. It's really dusty up here. I have not cleaned these and they've been sitting in the shed for, oh, how long? 6 months almost. So it's full of dust. Obviously there was like 3 or 4 in my room, which they're not too bad. You can kind of tell which ones were. And for anyone interested, these are called Glengarry, and I'm fairly certain they're not available in the US from comments other people have commented. Ew. I'm hoping I haven't lost too many of the shelving pegs, because I don't know, they've gone through 2 moves and currently there's a lot sitting on the ground in front of this thing, obviously because it fell over, so a lot of them fell out. But I'm just hoping that they haven't fallen out like when people have moved them, because I had quite a bit of help with moving, especially the second time around from mum's, and like they probably weren't really looking out for these little peg things. So hopefully they're alright. This door is going to be the death of me. Oh my god. It doesn't even shut. Not really properly anyway. Actually, I think my brother fixed it. Oh yeah, he did. Okay, that's right. Okay, there's actually so many missing. I'm a little bit worried. Okay, so that's all of them that I have. So I'm hoping that's, I don't know, they're all in now. I probably missed one. I'm nervous. Let's see. Oh, look, there's one missing right there. Ah! Okay. Oh, there's one missing there too. Oh my god, there's so many missing. This is not good. Okay, so I'm only missing one. Just one. I'm hoping that once I clear all this stuff in the front of here, it might show up like in a corner or thrown somewhere from when it fell. But we'll see. I do wonder if like somewhere like Bunnings sell them. I'm sure they sell them online. Maybe if I message IKEA. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go shopping and do my first grocery shop for the house, which is going to be very, very expensive because you know I'm going to buy salt and pepper and all the condiments and you know everything that you need to you know have in a house, basic staple items. So yeah, it's gonna be a very expensive shop. I'm expecting to spend like at least 500 bucks, especially in this economy. So I'm not looking forward to that, but that's okay. I do have, I think someone gave me a gift card for, yeah, $50 I have a gift card for Woolies. But I'm gonna go to Aldi first and try and get like everything there. Then I'll go to Coles because I prefer Coles over Woolworths. Unfortunately, the town that I live in only has a Woolworths and doesn't have a Coles or an Aldi. So that's annoying because I really don't like Woolies. I don't know, I'm not a Woolies girl. I've always been a Coles girl, and I've tried to go into Woolies and like look around, but you know they don't have my favorite off-brand snacks. Like I really like strawberry jelly in like with fruit, and they only have raspberry. They don't have strawberry, and like I feel like everything's more expensive at Woolies. I don't know. So I was like, I'm gonna try and like not go there as much as possible. And yeah, I can't like get delivery or anything out here. Not Coles anyway. I think I can get Woolies delivery, but it's still really expensive. Anyway, alright, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Hey everyone. So the weekend is over. I spent a lot of my time, I went to the market, and that was actually a really good market. I haven't had a really good market at Mabu for so long, pretty much all year. So I'm hoping that the sales are starting to come back up again. Especially yeah, for Mabu, because I was hitting about 200 to 300 there for the good part of the year, and yeah, I nearly tripled that. So I was like, yay, which is good. Now I did do some shopping last night. I bought some blinds, which I know is not super exciting, but I managed to get them for really cheap, and I hope they fit. If they don't fit, that's fine, I'll just make them fit. And I just realized that this banister thing that they have on top of here is not the correct size, and it's gonna leave big holes in my wall. I'm just looking at the curtain, the rod. They've like got, the rod doesn't actually fit the frame. It's like way over like out here, so it's gonna leave massive holes in my wall and probably won't be painted. Yeah, so I bought some of those. They were $59 each. Didn't matter what the size was, and they're dual, so they're like day-night ones. I sort of just bought them, even if they were like a little bit too small, a little bit too big, I'll make it work, because I'm not paying $5,000 to get this whole house like done properly, because yeah, there's just no point. There's no point right now. That's way too expensive for me. I don't want to pay $5,000 for blinds when I don't even open windows. Like, yeah, as long as they go up, as long as they go down, I don't care. And I just wanted something a bit more functional than these things. So I've currently got 3 of these in the house. They all get stuck on the railing. Like, they're all really hard to move, and they're really annoying. They were the first ones that needed to go. And then there's 2 in the lounge area that don't even have blinds at all. They're open windows, so I currently have sheets just hanging up because I don't want people looking in. Not that I have neighbors, but you know, just in case, I don't know, if someone wants to scope out my house or something. I do have security cameras, but you know, still scary to think about. So yeah, I've just got sheets hanging up right now. And then I've got like, all the bathrooms don't have blinds. Like, most of this house did not have blinds. They had either, there's like 3. There's 3 main areas that had blinds, wind up down ones, and they were just cheap ones, and they barely block out. My upstairs bedroom has the best curtains. I'm pretty sure they're super old, but you know, they feel really nice. They're high quality. They almost feel silky, honestly. They're like, they must have a silk blend in them because they're super soft. They're like a silk cotton. I don't know. But yeah, they feel really good. And they kind of match the room already. It's sort of like a, they are kind of retro a little bit, but I kind of like them. So I don't want to get rid of them. They're kind of cute. And they also are functional. They actually move easily. You just whack them over and they, yeah, come straight open. Yeah, so I'll show you what the blinds I got. And then I'll probably finish packing this room, or sorting it out. And then I might go. That might be the end of the vlog. I mean, it's still going to be a while until the end of the vlog, but yeah, this is going to be already so long, and I've got other things to film, so okay, let's go look. Oh, also, if you know how to put a TV on this thing, let me know, because I feel like it's missing something. It doesn't look right. Usually the ones, like they have another one like hanging this way, if you know what I mean, to hang the TV up. This is TV in question. So yeah, heck, I don't know. What the heck? These are what I got. Dual roller blinds. So they were on special at Spotty for $59 for all sizes, down from 180 to 280, I think. So I ended up with 7. Well, I'm hoping I end up with 7. If they cancel my order, I'm gonna be so mad because I paid so much in delivery. Because yeah, I'm not even getting into the spotlight drama I had yesterday. But yeah, so I bought these 2 from the Trailgun Spotlight, and then I wanted all the other sizes, but oh well, I just ordered them online. I didn't want to deal with Trailgun at all. They were really nasty actually. Well, one of the ladies there was. Anyway, so I've got the dual roller blinds. They're silver. It doesn't, like I would have preferred maybe, I don't know, like a creamy color, I guess. But I don't really care. It's my first house. I'm not paying a lot for these. They're just to cover the windows. They don't have to match. Like, and I realized, okay, so here's some more of the house. You can see there's a sheet. Oh, so there are 2 sheets. But that's one of them. So that's a dark gray. Actually, that's sort of a lighter gray than this one. This one looks really, that one is a really dark gray. So different, and the 2 or 1? Oh no, there's one in the laundry, different color to the one upstairs. So they're, all 4 of them are different colors. So I don't care. They are, it is what it is. We're getting silver. I had the choice of, like, I think there was a white version as well for $59. I think from a different brand though, and it was also a dual, but I thought it might look a bit funny with, like, you know, all the white walls and stuff. So I went silver. Just will match it here better, because it's already kind of like a grey, because it's got like the grey carpet and stuff. And silver's a nice color too. Alright, I will show you what I've done so far, because I mean it's still a mess, but so down here I've still got some fabric I need to sort out. The fabric got from Japan, and that's a big bunch of like fluffy fabric, which I don't know what to do with. I tipped all these out because I did my pantry the other night. Wait, did I tell you how much I spent on my pantry? My first shop. My first, like, shop, because I had to start from scratch. Like, I had to, you know, I had to buy all the sauces and buy all the spices, and actually, we'll come back to the spices part, but yeah, like, everything I pretty much had to start brand new. So, it was really expensive. It was $700 for like a trolley and a half full of stuff, and I already had the essentials, like I already had toilet paper, I already had a lot of the cleaning products. I spent like about $100 just on like that sort of stuff. So this was literally just food, like consumables. I did buy a couple more cleaning things, but that may have only totaled up to like $30 all up. So yeah, it wasn't a lot of extra stuff. But yeah, the spices, I did actually message Reese and ask him for my spice rack back, and he gave it to me. So yeah, that was really nice of him. So I didn't actually have to spend too much on the spices. I just got all the ones that yeah, were pretty much used or missing from that set. So I now have a nice, yeah, nice set of spices, because I quite like using spices when I cook. Like, I never was taught that when I was growing up. Like, there's never, like, we didn't use salt or pepper or anything in any of the food that we made or mum made. So yeah, moving out and like sort of doing my own thing, and you know, getting HelloFresh really helped, because it's sort of like, yeah, you sort of got to taste all these different spices and sort of get a feel for it, and then like googling your own recipes and just like recipes off TikTok. Yeah, so it sort of like expanded my spice vocabulary, which was really good. So now I think I have about 25 spices, maybe 30. So yeah, that's quite a decent amount, and yeah, at least I can like cook with all my spices, so I'm excited for that. Continuing on, that is why this is all sitting here, because these were in like grey tubs that I got from Kmart years and years ago. they're not see-through or anything, but I have a billion see-through tubs which this stuff can go into, but I wanted the grey tubs for the kitchen. Anyway, oh, I bought some candles and stuff, some diffusers from my bestie Hannibel's Creations, which is Hannah and her fam. So yeah, I got heaps of candles. I've like put them everywhere, especially like in here, because like this cupboard smelled like, oh, you know, old. I don't know, it doesn't smell old anymore because I Dettoled it and cleaned it. Like I wiped it down, like wiped the walls and stuff, and yeah, I wiped it all down, and it's smelling like airing out, which is good because I don't really want everything smelling like musty. I don't know, I guess because this house is old. We won't lie, it is old. It's an old house. It's just been redone. It's been done up. When I Dettoled it, it actually, yeah, I can't smell anymore, which is good. So that's a bonus. But yeah, I put these little candles in because I like to have like little candles. Like when I open stuff, I'm like, oh, it smells so nice in there. So that's what this is looking like so far. I've got like all the bits and pieces. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that Singer overlocker because I kind of want that out. I don't really want it sitting up there because I do want to start, you know, making the dresses and stuff, but I don't know where to put it. Unless I get like another table or something for like a little mini one for like just here, so I can switch around, like go that way and then they go that way. That could be an option, but also might be in the way. I don't know. Anyway, continuing on. I put a lot of stuff in this cupboard. So I put like a couple boxes and some of those. Yeah. So it's actually, it's still got heaps of room to put more stuff in. That's some more Christmas stuff up the top. Better put a candle in there. And then in here, I haven't really done too much. Oh, but I did, for workout, I can fit all my market stuff in here, which is such a big help for me because I really didn't want to be going back and forth between the third bedroom. So this is the market stuff I use pretty much all the time. So I do have in the third bedroom things that I don't really use, like my third table and, you know, my trolley. Like things I, yeah, aren't really stuff I use every single time, but everything in here is stuff I use almost every single time. The only thing that maybe I'll leave behind is my scrunchie board, because that only comes in handy when I actually have scrunchies to put on it. And currently I do not. So yeah, I was really happy that all that fit in here. I also have like a massive pile of like boxes, and then behind the boxes there's even more bits and pieces. So yeah, the cupboards fit so much stuff, which is good. So that's one. I do have like my boxes and stuff down here, all my like sizes that I use regularly. There is one more size that I found. I have one more box of this specific size, so I think I might grab those out and put them where that white box is. I do need to still figure out where I'm going to put the tissue paper in here, because it is easier if it's flat and just, you know, easy to grab sort of thing. So I need to figure that out. I did put that over here because I didn't know where to put it, and I know it just sort of, yeah, just shoved under there. Now I just need to work out all this. So it's clips, scrunchies, everything else. So I need to try and fit it all in here. Yeah. Anyway, my camera's about to die, so I'm gonna get off. And yeah, I will do another video of me, I don't know, I guess showing you everything in here properly. But until then, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye. Also, like a little side note, I know this year especially, I don't know, I feel like I've been very negative about lots of things, and I don't know, I feel like I need to hold myself accountable for that, because yeah, I don't mean to be. It's just like my headspace at the moment, and I'm working on it, because obviously I've had a lot of stuff going on this year. But yeah, now that I'm like, you know, in a better place here, and yeah, I just need to work through a lot of things and I'll get better. So yeah, I'm sorry if I've come across negative or, I don't know, unhappy and stuff. I just, yeah, can't help it right now. But I'm working on it, and that's something, that's my goal for the end of the year. I want to, yeah, try and be more positive like I was. I used to be such a positive person about everything, and I do miss that a lot. Yeah, so I just feel like a lot of my vlogs, you know, I find like the negative in like so much stuff now, and that's not who I used to be, and I don't like it. But yeah, I do really like the house, and yeah, it's definitely going to be a great home for me. But yeah, there's just a lot of things I need to fix first. So yeah, sorry if I've sounded negative about everything. Anyway,